What's up, leaders? We're here chilling in Chick-fil-A parking lot. Eric, say hello.
Hey!
So Eric couldn't come to the leadership dinner, but he wanted to be there. He's washing, you're washing dishes?
Yeah.
Go and wash dishes. But what I want to do, I just want to take 1 second to have Eric just encourage y'all. And to see, I think we've seen change in Eric, and Eric has seen change in himself. And he just wanted to encourage y'all and tell you the ways that he has changed and the ways that you really specifically have impacted his life and like the direction that he's heading. So Eric, if you just could say, we'll start with this question. If you could say, like, just real quick, like who you were before, I think, student ministry, or before just meeting Jessica and then moving into TR, and then who do you think you are now, and like who are you trying to become? I'd say that would probably be the first question.
Before meeting Jessica and before being in student ministry, even, I feel like I kind of strayed and was a bit of a, like, I wouldn't say bad kid, but I didn't really want to do what I needed to do to be close to God or to even just be a decent person. And I feel like meeting Jessica and then coming to student ministry kind of opened up my eyes to see a lot of things that helped me, like, want to change and even want to change more now and be better.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. And that's been so cool for me when you started coming to group to know a little bit of your story from Jessica and to see like how you want to change has been so cool. And I knew that you would be, just even when we started in October, when I started meeting you, to see like the potential that you had, because I think that you had it, and like just like us leaders just kind of like pushing you towards that. And I think it's real cool to see you be that. And so I know you kind of talked about like leaders, like and how you've observed different leaders, like I think impact you. Talk about like a little bit about that.
With Jordan and Sarah, them being all smiley and happy and encouraging like all the time, even like when we're like talking about the word, or even just talking about like our personal lives, it's eye-opening, because like I'm a talkative person. I'm just not really like a positive person, and I feel like seeing how positive you guys can be all the time was really helpful. And then with Torres, how, you know, you observe everything, and then when you have something you feel like you need to say, you'll say it. Like, you're quiet. It's like, kind of like, is he ever gonna say anything? Is he gonna do it? But then it's like, you just go and you say something, and it's just like, wow. It's like there's a lot of wisdom behind what you say when you do say it, which I feel like I can take a lot from, because I'm very talkative, and I feel like most people stop listening. But then, you know, seeing that, you know, I feel like when you were to talk, everybody would just like look and listen, because it's like you don't talk all the time, so it's like everybody just stopped and listened. And then to see the relationship between Jessica and Steven, it's kind of like it's funny, it's just great to see, because you guys are so close, but you also are very different, and you have like, it's like you two together and apart, it's like the same thing. It's kind of like a lot of relationships, you see the two people together, and it's like, okay, they seem like they're together, and then you take them apart, and it's like they're two different people completely. But you guys are just like so close, and your relationship together and your relationship with God, it's just amazing, because I don't know, like, I've never even had like a relationship with like my mom that like she's like that close with somebody, and so seeing that, it's really encouraging. And then Will being like the big brother and wanting to know everything and be there, it's really helpful too, because I've never had anything like that. And same with like Torres and Steven, them just like talking to me and being there. And then with Bailey and Kendall, they didn't talk to them as much, but just seeing how they interacted with their students and they talked with them and helped them was like also really encouraging, because it's like you guys all care so much, and I want to have that care and help people like that, because it's just like you guys focus more on the students than you guys focus on yourselves, and it's just like encouraging to see that you can set aside time to like even just like hang out with them every now and again and talk to them, and then every Sunday come together as a big group and have everybody there and talk to them then, and then small groups and everything. It's really encouraging.
Cool. That's awesome. Well, thanks for talking. Hopefully this was encouragement to y'all. We love you. You love them?
Love you.
Love you. Bye, leaders.